Welcome to the Open Outdoors YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be hiking some muddy trails, visiting some rustic places, and seeing some amazing views. And I'm bringing you guys along for the walk.
This track is about 6 to 8 hours long, maintained and operated by DOC, or Department of Conservation, and they make tracks really easy because, as you can see here, they put little orange triangles up. This track right now is really wide anyway. Those little triangles really do help in some of the harder bits. Look, there's another one. They put them nice and close together so you really don't have a chance of getting lost. I don't know if you can see, there's people ahead of me. So the track's not exactly deserted because there were some people who left just before me, and it looks like I've caught up with them. Just did a river crossing. Some nice people just let me go ahead of them, so now I'm ahead of them. It's a trial. Okay, we're going to follow the riverbed for a bit. This should be fun. Boots get a chance to dry up. A bit. On the rivers, they put up these large triangles. Things are incorrect. There is 4 or more. Here we go again. And that time I got no water in my boots. That was nice. The water is relatively chilly, so it's nice not to get it in your boots. Here we go, Kapakapanui Trig and hut this way. So yeah, I was right. 4 or more river crossings. Here we go again. This one's not really a river crossing, this is just a stream. Didn't even need to get wet there. Beautiful. Out of nowhere. Alright. Let's go. Alright, here we go again. Easy. In the bush it gets really dark, but I'm starting to think that the whole thing about 3 river crossings is a lie. There are 3 river crossings and about 100 stream crossings. I don't see why they changed the name, because it's a river crossing once again. Again. That there's a bit of a punga tree, which is like a native palm tree. It's great. Right, I think that's the end of all the river crossings. It's pretty much an 800-meter incline, and it's going to be up a ridge, and I'm already out of breath. Well, I've travelled about high enough now to not hear the river anymore. It's way down in the valley. My estimate, I probably travelled about 100 meters up. So nothing to be proud of at the 800 meter spectrum, but I mean, every bit counts, right? There you go, here's a sign. Half an hour, there we go. And 2 hours 30 minutes to Kapakapanui hut. Deep bits. You can see the little peg on that tree. There's another one back there. Oh, it's steep as hell. And with no hands, well, one hand, treacherous, so stop actually, before I die. Big fallen tree here. It's massive. A bit of possum fur, I think. I don't want to get my hopes up, but there's light through the trees up there, so it could be the top, or it could be halfway or not. Disappointing. The light is just a tree that's fallen down. Check it out, we got some native grass up the top here. Oh no, we've travelled quite high. Just past 3 trampers. Seem like nice people. They have a dog. A Labrador, I think. I'm not a very dog breedy person. Oh, the trail's really flattened out. And you can tell you're in a flat space because there's puddles. Apparently from the hut there's a really nice view. It's a big loop walk, right? And it just goes around a massive ridge. So just got the steep bit out of the way, I reckon. A random pole sticking out of the ground on the trail. Just met 3 more people. Apparently they're associated with the first group that I met. But it turns out they're going to do some hut maintenance at Kapakapanui hut. Make sure it's all up and running. Going to do a bit of hunting as well. A bit of a rifle. There are actually a lot of people on the trail. Yeah, I hit the trail at about 10. It's about 11:30 now. About an hour and a half on the road. Oh, the trees are really thin up here. I can see through them, you probably can't. With the higher altitude, the moisture in the air really lets it rain up here a lot, and there are definitely big puddles up here. Just gotta be mindful where you step. Don't want to sink, like that's really deep there. Don't go there. Oh, my foot's stuck. Don't go that way. That's a... Oh my god, I sank. Oh, holy sh... Sorry for the language. Okay. Let's walk across this beam here. Onto there. Whee! Okay, I sunk twice. This walk is about 11.5 kilometers. Oh, I'm completely disorientated. There's the ocean out there. The hut's not that far away then. I thought I was still heading north, but that's west. You get a pretty good view from here. So you see that ridge that's got the darker trees? That's where I was. So the trail loops around. Made some pretty good progress in about 2 hours, I think. Something like that. Welcome to Kapakapanui hut. Oh, I just got here a minute ago. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought, but I think I'll just give it a quick tour. Kitchen space. Oh, it's got a lock for some reason. Probably shouldn't go inside because I've got dirty boots, but this is a nice place. It's really nice. I'm not alone, someone else is here too. But I'm just going to get a spot to eat and then I'll be off again. It's just gone 12 now actually, so I made it up here in about 2 hours. We are 1 kilometer above sea level. Right, so we'll be taking the Kapakapanui Peak track, that's about 30 minutes. And then the Laitawa road end, which is where I came from anyway. But I'm going to hit the trail again. I've eaten all my lunch, so feeling full, feeling strong, ready to go. Oh, well, it's been about 20 minutes to half an hour. Everybody else who I passed on the trail has arrived. Oh god, why'd I walk through there? Oh shit, that's so deep. Oh god. Oh crap. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna hit the trail again now. We've just come to the point where the thicker trees stop and the trees in the really cold bits of the mountains start growing. Let's try to avoid these puddles. I'm gonna end up sinking knee deep if I'm not careful. The season right now is autumn, which is the season that leaves start dropping off trees. In New Zealand, it doesn't actually get cold enough for the leaves to fall off trees. When they do lose their leaves, it's all year round. Doesn't matter what season, they just get blown off by the wind or whatever. They don't lose their leaves for a season. You're walking along the trail and it's not so obvious where it is, and you just have to stop and look around to see if you can see any triangles. If you can't, just retrace your steps. If you do see one, look out for one in the direction you want to go. You should be alright. Out in sunlight now, the view here is incredible. Put some photos on the channel. See, look, no trees. It probably snows up here in the winter. I just noticed way out in the distance over there is Wellington. It's the capital of New Zealand. I can see Wellington Harbour and the city as well. As much as I want to stick around, I can't, because it is autumn and the sun starts setting sooner and sooner each day. Sunset's probably around 5:30. Judging by the fact that we're still actually travelling upwards, I don't think... No, we're not at the top yet. I can see maybe 100 metres ahead of me there is a massive triangle, and that probably represents... truly the top of a mountain now. They start using these poles here when trees disappear, so still got the little orange tabs on them. You can still just follow them around. Quite handy. Oh, there it is. There's the top. Woo! Okay, there's a bit of a breeze. One thing in New Zealand is the weather in these mountains changes so quickly. Right, so we started down there and we went up that ridge. We've come all the way around to where I am now. What we still have to do is that ridge goes all the way back down to where we started. I haven't mentioned, that's Kapiti Island, so we were fishing just out there in my first video. Can hear more people coming. I usually stop recording people when they come past me just for out of their own privacy. I don't really want to have to bother to ask them for consent to show their faces. I think they just want to come up here for a walk, so I'm just going to not film them. At the top now is another hiker. These little things here we use in New Zealand to mark the highest point in the land. So just up there is the highest point in this mountain. Right, here's the highest point in the mountain. This is the very top of Mt Kapakapanui. Oh, there we go. Officially hovering above the mountain. This thing doesn't seem very strong though, I might get down. Got a dock sign. Perfect. That's kind of what I wanted to know, where I am. But I'm going to Tararua Road End, 3-4 hours away. Looks like I'm going to be going this way. My boots are having a really tough day, and they're actually a lot heavier now with all this mud on them. I think you can agree that this side of the mountain is a lot more muddy. It really is a lot more muddy. But this time there really seems to be a lot more. It cakes on, you get the really wet mud that's just fills your boots with cold water, and then you get other kinds of mud, the harder mud that you get stuck in, and you have to work your way out of it. Just had a quick word with another hiker up at the very top, and he was saying that this way is the steeper way after all. Yeah, we're descending a meter for every meter. It's steep. I can hear a helicopter somewhere over there, outside of the tree canopy. Wonder if somebody got injured on another trail somewhere. Right, I've just come across basically a cliff that I need to descend now. No filming, but I'll film as soon as I get down to the bottom. Did a thing called Made It. Track's dry again. We have been descending 100 meters at least. This is a fantail, or pea waka waka, which is what they call in Maori. You can probably guess why it might be called a fantail if I get a close enough shot. Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's up there. They're very friendly with humans. There you go, there's the fan. Just to give you an idea on how quick I'm descending, I had to pop my ears twice. Ever since I left the top of the mountain, I've had... There we go, we're really not that far from civilization. You can see some houses down there now. Again here, rivers very close to the bottom. Right down there, you can see the river. Finally made it back to the beginning. I've just got some river crossings, and we should be well on our way. There we go. Just a bit of a trip downstream and we should come across car park.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, go check out similar videos on my channel, in which I go hiking, fishing, boating, camping, and other associated activities.